Sacre bleu, mon Dieu, boy did Meghan Markle have an action-packed surprise trip to Paris Fashion Week this past weekend. Now, for those of you who are somewhat surprised to have seen Meghan attending the Balenciaga show, well, so were we. Her attendance was given very little press ahead of actually happening, and people were only alerted to the fact that she was going to attend the show when Meghan posted a video of herself on social media arriving at the very fashionable soiree. Now, cameras were clicking, people were fawning, and Meghan made every attempt to get through the weekend unscathed. However, as it turns out, her weekend was not to be without controversy. Let's kick off with a video that Meghan posted on her Instagram stories in the wake of the Balenciaga show. It showed her driving along the Seine in Paris with her feet up in the back of a car. So far, so innocent, until you look at the view that she was posting from out of the window. Many eagle-eyed social media users and royal experts were quick to spot the fact that the video was taken just a few feet away from the tunnel in which Meghan's late mother-in-law, Princess Diana, died in a car crash in 1997. Meghan's decision to post the clip has been blasted as untasteful, utterly bewildering, and by one royal expert, incredibly stupid. It's unclear whether Meghan had any idea the location that she was posting had such a traumatic connection to her husband's family. However, that hasn't stopped critics from blasting the video. Moving on, we have yet another awkward video, this time between Meghan and the Balenciaga designer. The clip was taken by a social media user backstage at the show and shows Meghan and the Balenciaga designer having a somewhat awkward interaction where they attempt to hug, attempt to kiss, and kind of end up just bumping heads. Luckily, it looked like the two of them were able to laugh about it. Speaking of laughter, Meghan also caused a stir during the show itself when she was caught on camera appearing to burst into uncontrollable laughter while the people around her remained very straight-faced. Even Meghan's close personal friend, Marcus Anderson, who was sitting next to her, seemed to have absolutely no clue as to what had tickled the Duchess of Sussex so much. While she glanced around at him in near tears from her hysterical fit, he remained completely stoic. It looks as though his expression may have somewhat put a damper on Meghan's giggling fit, because she did then put her hand over her mouth and attempt to calm down. It's currently unclear what exactly prompted the mother of two to burst into laughter during such a prestigious event. However, it's been reported by some that she may have been laughing at a model who tripped during the show. Other outlets have since denied these claims, however. Another bone of contention in Meghan's trip to Paris was her choice of designer label to support. Balenciaga was effectively cancelled back in 2022 when it came under fire for using children in a series of ads that were slammed as creepy. However, a spokesperson for Meghan insisted that she was only at the event in order to support the brand's creative director, pointing out that he was only appointed to the brand in July and therefore had nothing to do with its past controversies. Now, Meghan's attendance at the fashion show, though controversial, is perhaps indicative of her plans for the future in terms of her rising celebrity. Before Meghan and Harry were ever an item, the Duchess of Sussex was a burgeoning actress who starred in a legal drama and appeared at all manner of red carpet events in and around LA. After she joined the royal family, Meghan's ability to take advantage of these public appearances was very limited. She was only allowed to attend events that the royal family had sanctioned, and those were largely not big celebrity soirees like the Balenciaga fashion show. However, since she and Harry quit the royal family in 2020, Meghan has given us every indication that she fully plans to reclaim that A-list status that she once sought after so dearly. Not only does she have a Netflix show and a Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle brand, but she also appears to be keen to level up as far as her fashionable status is concerned by attending events like Paris Fashion Week, and who knows, maybe we'll see her at the Oscars during awards season. With Meghan, I think anything is possible. What is certain at the end of the day is that Meghan has once again proven herself to have quite the spectacular talent for grabbing headlines and it remains to be seen whether she will procure an invite to Paris Fashion Week next season.